Hello and welcome to AGT Racer. On today's video we have another Drivers Room Sunday League Championship race in the karts. If you can see at the top of the championship board we have Alex on 52 points, F1 with 33, Des with 32, McGee with 32, Gadget 26, Knee Jogger on 25 and Mac on 24 points. So very close towards second place down. And as we look into the race, there will of course be no pit stops as we are all in the karts. So as we look on pole we have Jack. Mungino is in second place in the Top Gun livery. We have M190 in third in the Cadbury's livery. Bullet is in fourth place. And we have the Wilkinator in fifth place. Jammy D is in sixth place, and myself is in seventh. The Atari livery of Rocker is in eighth, and we are at Kyoto racetrack today. Canny is in ninth, with Nightmare Racer in 10th behind. In the Red Bull kart we have Leo in 11th and Speed in last place. As we get into the race now, let's see how much mayhem is going to happen. And we're off into the first corner. We're looking with Munga's got the inside line in second place. And he has managed to gain into first. Great start from Mungino. Jack is on the outside now, going through the S's. All very clean so far. Jack managing to go into first. Mungino going off. He goes back down the field now. There's a Cadbury kart there in second place. Something's happened going into that corner before the long straight there. Let's have a look at what's happened there. Jammy's off. Try and avoid Jammy, but smash into Rocker. Rocker goes flying off. Oh dear. Bad move all round, probably by myself there. I'll do slow down and basically let everybody past. As we go into the top four, we have Jack just in front of M190, Wilco in third, Bullet in fourth. As I said before at the start, there is no pit stops required in the karts. The Cadbury car there being chased down by Wilco behind. Look at how far the top four have broken away now from the rest of the pack. Very difficult to control these karts. An error and you can lose so many places. As coming down the straight we've got Jack in front, 190 in second, Bullet taking third from Wilco in fourth. They're really starting to pull away now from Jammy in fifth, followed by Canny, Leo, Nightmare Racer, Mungino, Rocker, myself and Dale in last. As there's 35 laps in these two kart races, happening both at the same time, so the championship points are decided on the length of time in the race. The rooms are split into two groups, the top group if you like, and then the lower group. The quicker drivers the previous week will determine which room they start, and look how close it is at the front now between Jack and M190. There's nothing in it with these karts. He's really trying to find a way past now, Merck. But it's starting to leave fourth place. Wilco behind now. Starting to catch up to these two at the front. Great start from Bullet and Wilco. You can get a little bit of slipstream down this long straight, and look at this pack now. There's about 7 players now, 7 racers, all on the within a couple of seconds. As Canny's having a look at Jamie. He's having a look on the inside of the first corner, and he's got it. Very close with Jamie. All this fighting's giving Leo the chance to try and sneak round with Mungino as well. Mungino darting on the inside. I think it was somebody clipping Jamie. Let's have a look what happened there. Oh, I'm not sure what happened really. Leo and Mungino hit Jamie. I believe it was Mungino. Anyway, Jamie's still in 5th, Canny in 6th, Mungino in 7th, Nightmare Racer in 8th. Look at Mungino, is all over the back of Canny. He's having a look on the inside. He's got it. Oh no, he hasn't. Not quite. Can he manage not to hold that position? Mungino having a look on the outside and then going for the inside lunge. Oh, a mistake by Mungino there. He slammed face first into the wall, dropping him back now into 10th, maybe into 11th. Leo is in 11th, right behind Mungino. And he goes past Mungino. Oh, unfortunate there. As look at Jack pulling well away from the field. Merck in 2nd, Bullet in 3rd, Wilco in 4th. Jamie starting to pull away with Canny from the rest of the pack now. And Nightmare Racer's having a look on the inside of Rocker, but he's just a little bit too far away coming into the first corner. My apologies, I got the track wrong at the start of the video. It's the Kuba circuit. Mind, I was thinking of a different circuit there. As with Rocker in the Atari, being hunted down by Nightmare Racer, coming into that nice flowing right-hander before the long straight. Get it right, you gain so much speed. There's myself in the Ironman livery behind. In 9th place. Nightmare Racer all over the back of Rocker now. And look on the inside, both of them holding it extremely well through that corner. Can be tricky. Nightmare Racer slipstreaming all the way now. As as we look at the battle for 10th and 11th with Leo and Mungino. But look at these three now. Myself, Nightmare Racer and Rocker are all over the place trying to get through these corners without hitting each other. Too wide. I've taken Rocker. Rocker's gone wide somewhere. He's also been overtaken by Nightmare Racer. I'm side by side with Nightmare Racer now. Going inside and then outside. It's neck and neck coming down the first straight. Now I've overtaken him. Rocker slipstreaming Nightmare Racer. Nightmare Racer is slipstreaming myself. Got to keep it tidy through this last corner. Rocker going slightly wide there. Still carrying speed. Nightmare Racer had a little twitch there. Giving Rocker the chance. Despite how small they are, they can be quite difficult to overtake on certain corners. With keeping the driving line speed. Everyone trying different lines just to slightly gain that little advantage whilst overtaking. There's Leo in 10th, he's managed to overtake Mungino. There's Mungino in 11th, followed by Dale in 12th. And Jack now smooth in front. Followed by Merck in second in the Cadbury. Bullet in third. Wilco in fourth. Jammy in fifth. Pulling slightly away now from Canny in sixth. Myself is in seventh with the Iron Man suit. Nightmare Racer in eighth. And Rocker not far behind in ninth, with Leo catching the pack up now in 10th. Followed by Mungino in the Top Gun livery, with Dale dropping behind. The front two now starting to pull away from Bullet, and Wilco's gained a lot of space back now. Let's see what he can do. As we come up to the right hand before the straight. He's got a good line through there. Will he be able to slipstream? Might just be close enough to gain an advantage, maybe for the first corner. Jammy there, not far behind. Canny in 6th. Myself in 7th. And look at Rocker and Nightmare now. Rocker's got the inside, but Nightmare Racer's just got that advantage. Oh, he's very close. Sliding through that last corner. Oh, someone's had a problem. Canny had a problem. He's been overtaken now by Nightmare and Rocker. They're locked in this battle. Canny going wide in the background now. Ooh, very close. Could have gone horrible then. As we're coming up to the long straight. Good exit from Rocker. Might have the speed coming down into the last corner. He's having a look, he's on the inside. Just unable to make the move. Canny gaining on this pack in 9th, with Mungino having a very late attack there in 10th. Here being caught up by Dale in 11th and 12th. Mangino having a look around the outside of Kane. Going to jump on the inside of this, being perfect racing line for the next corner. And there's Leo with Dale behind. And over the curb. It's an awkward corner to get right. And coming down this little kink before the right-hander on the long straight towards the final corner of the race, of the lap. Look how much speed Dale's going there, and a little bit of slipstream. He's on the inside. He should be able to make this stick if he can hold it. They're doing very well around the outside. Manages to hold position. Great work there. Battling right at the back of the pack now. As we look at Jack going round the final corner. Oh, he's had a mistake, a big mistake. Merck has jumped in front of him now into first place. Look at the distance between the first two and Bullet. Oh, that could have cost him big there, Jack. The Cadbury car in front. Great driving from both guys there. As you can see, Jack trying to slipstream a little bit too far. Merck driving perfectly. He's managed to gain a lot coming around that last corner. Only a tenth in it between them. Karts can be very twitchy to use. Jack trying to put the pressure on Mert now, trying to force him into making a mistake. Just trying different lines to get that advantage coming out of this onto the straight. But Merck, beautiful driving from him also. Very clean, very safe, very good driving from these two. Almost side by side coming into the last corner. Gaining on Merck a little through the first corner. On slight mistake from Merck. And his position's gone. He must be feeling the pressure. So far, Wilco has jumped into third. Bullet must have had a problem. He's all the way down into fifth now. And Wilco's really under pressure from Jamie. Side by side going up to the long flow. Oh, there's been some rallying across the dirt there. Wilco keeps third from Jamie. Exciting stuff for third place. I believe there was contact, nothing intentional in these two leagues, the DRSL and the Thursday DREC races. And look in fifth place now. Bullet is under pressure from myself. Trying to gain some slipstream. Trying to make Bullet go defensive. but too smart for that though. Keeping his driving line. Smooth driving from Bullet there. Very smooth driving from Bullet and myself. Bullet managing to gain a little bit more distance than myself, reducing that distance. Now I've got a little bit more momentum coming onto this long straight. Gained a lot there. I'm right in the slipstream now of Bullet. Oh, but that little bit too far away to make anything happen on this last corner. Maybe coming up to the first corner. I have a bit of a wobble. Go on to the grass and proper twat into the wall. Oh dear. Still managed to maintain 6th place. Only just from Rocker, Canny and Nightmare Racer. Mungino in the background there in 10th. Nightmare Racer having a look at Canny. We're on lap 20 now of 35. As you remember, Nightmare Racer and Rocker in that huge battle. Rocker coming the victor as Canny goes a little bit wide there. That shuts the door on Nightmare Racer. Oh, he's managed to get very close to him. Coming onto this straight, can he slipstream his way down? That Canny will have the slipstream of Rocker though. All holding the pressure well. So Canning gaining a bit of speed on Rocker and challenging him around the outside. The Atari driver defending on the inside, leaving the outside for Canny. He's got the drive on him, but now he's got the inside for this tight corner. Nightmare Racer having a look now. Rocker under really amounts of pressure. Very close now coming down this straight. It's just that couple of 100 yards too short, but not for Canny. He's trying around the inside, then the outside. Nightmare Racer keeping it smooth on the inside, trying to gain the slipstream. And Canny having a look now on Rocker. He's managed to get the position. Rocker they're losing out. Nightmare Racer touching the grass in the back there. Rocker having a chance to attack again. Extremely close battle for 7th between these three. Almost 3 abreast there, coming into this tight right. Mungino in 10th, gaining on them. Leo going in the pits for some reason there, and Jack coming up to overtake Dale, the back marker, and Merck lapping Dale as well. Jack has managed to gain his 1st place position back. Great battling all through the field. One thing for the karts, they are fun, really difficult to control, but they are fun. Even after 23 laps, there's not much in it at all. Let's have a look. There's been a problem. Jack managed to lose first place. Let's see what went wrong. Oh, he just went all over the place. What was he thinking? Mental stuff there. Bit of twitching and darted in the wrong direction, giving Merck first place. Jack keeping second, but losing a lot of time to Merck. Jammy in third. Bullet there in the background in fourth position. Great drive by Jammy. Bullet there also gaining his way back into fourth. Wilco in fifth. Myself in sixth place. Field starting to spread from third to seventh. Just everybody trying to gain those couple of tenths. Start clawing positions back. As we look at Nightmare Racer, he's claimed his position back from Rocker after a long battle. Canny dropping down into ninth. Behind these, losing a couple of seconds. Rocker's not giving up though. The Torre driver was all over him. Oh, he goes very wide there. He's very close coming onto the long straight. He's going to have the speed advantage. Has a look on the inside. Slight contact, but gain that position back from Nightmare Racer. Nightmare Racer having an attack onto the first corner now. Beautiful overtake from Rocker and Nightmare, and it isn't over yet. Side by side coming into these S's. All this battling's giving Canny the chance to catch the pack up. Rocker desperate to get past Nightmare Racer. And now all three are in it now, in the mix. Rocker having a look on the inside. He's got the oh, his face twatted the pit wall there. Oh dear. Very unlucky for Rocker there. Let's see if he can gain it back towards the end of the race, as Merck in first place has gained a lot of time on Jack in second after his error a few laps ago. Jammy doing extremely well in third, with Bullet in fourth. The battle for fifth with Wilco and myself. About half a second in it. We start to make our way up to the 4th place, and the back marker is the back marker of Dale holding bullet up a little bit. As I'm now all over the back of Wilco, having a look on the inside. Wilco shuts the door. I'm in the slipstream coming down the straight, but I don't think the straight will be long enough for me to attack, but I might. Coming into the first corner, side by side on the pitch straight. I'm on the inside. Go deep on the inside of Wilco and take the position. Take from that what you will, but the position is gained. Although coming up to the back marker of Dale, Wilco may be able to reduce the gap and take the position back. As in 7th we have Nightmare Racer and Canny in 8th. Nightmare Racer pulling away from Canny a little bit, and after his error of hitting the pit wall, Rocket in 9th. Lost a lot of time, about 5 seconds in front. You can see them, they're all on the start straight. Mangino in 10th, and we lost Leo with Dale in last. We have Merc in 1st place, doing extremely well. Jack trying to reduce the gap. We have Jamid in 3rd. Bullet in 4th place. Myself in 5th. Pulling away from Wilco, who got a little bit held up behind Dale. All unintentional. Canny's now, he's gained a lot of time up to the back of Nightmare Racer now. Starting inside. He's got the speed. If he can defend Nightmare Racer, he's going to take that position, but he couldn't. They're side by side. Canny has got the driving line. Great racing between these two. No contact whatsoever. Different driving lines. And the Red Bull driver having a look on the inside. Canny leaving just enough room. Extremely close now. Nightmare Racer. Canny trying to break the slipstream. He hasn't been able to though. Nightmare Racer right on the inside of him now. Canny defending well. Ooh, he's left the door open there though. And Nightmare Racer just jumps right in. Takes the position from Canny. Canny trying to take his position back. And as you can see, Rocker gaining a little bit now. All this battling between these two. Reduce the gap to about 3 seconds to Rocker. 3.5, 4 maybe. Look at the battle now. There's nothing between these guys. Nightmare Racer's got the driving on the track on the inside, but Canny's got the driving line. side by side now. Hard defending from both guys. Swapping and changing places. This is a battle of the day. This is these three. Look how close it is. Very little contact. Canny's got the slipstream. You can see it now. He might be able to have enough speed on the last corner. And there's Wilco in 6th. Going back to the action. Look at this now, side by side, still into the first corner. Rocker's joined this group. And as we look on the final lap, Merck doing a fantastic job in first place. Look at the distance now between himself and Jack, who's under pressure from Jamie. He might have made an error, but he's lost a lot of time to Merck, and he's really getting stuck with Jamie. And as Merck now comes up to the final corner in the Cadburys. Great drive by him as he takes first place. Well done, Merck. The battle's not over for Jack though. He's got to keep it clean round this last corner with Jamie behind him. No mistakes from either guys. Great driving from Jack and Jamie. Bullet doing well in 4th. Myself, best finish so far in 5th place. Wilco in 6th. But for me the most entertaining, Canny in 7th. Rocker and Nightmare Racer still at it in 8th and 9th. Who's going to take the position? Rocker takes 8th. Nightmare Racer in 9th. And Dale in 10th, and Mangino there in last place. Super battling. And after the results of the first room and this room, with the combined times, we'll look at the championships now. So we've got Alex in first with 69. F1 with 52 points, McGee with 46, Des with 42, Gadget with 34, Knee-Jogger with 27, Mac with 24, Lorcas with 16, Nari with 14, Merck of 190 with 12, Muller with 10, Daz with 8, Jack with 6, Jamie with 4, Mangino, Mercer and V8 with 2, and Carmad and Bullet with 1 point. Superb driving and real entertaining races from both rooms, and we'll see you next time, guys.